On the path of awakening, a voice cries, "Discard your fears, for the one who lives for others lives on forever." Poem by Rabindranath Tagore. Known as Ranada to some, Dada, elder brother to others, RP to his friends, and Jethamuni to most, Ranada Prasad Shaha spent most of his life serving humanity and working for those who had none to turn to. He was born on 15th November 1896 in his uncle's home in the village of Kachor near Savar in British-ruled Bengal. This unruly and passionate boy witnessed at an early age his mother's untimely death due to poverty and negligence. This death affected him deeply and had a lasting impact, shaping his vision and actions hereafter. After his mother's death, Ranada was sent to his uncle's house, but he was not born to live within the boundaries of village life. He ran away to Kolkata. Thus began a new chapter in his life filled with new challenges, struggles and successes. At one point, Ranada was even jailed for a short while for his involvement in the Swadeshi movement. During the First World War, Ranada enlisted in the British Army, later serving as a Viceroy's commissioned officer in 49 Bengal Infantry. Here, he met and became friends with the poet Qazi Nazrul Islam. For his acts of valor during the war, Ranada was invited to London, where he received awards from King George V himself. On his arrival back home, he was received and lauded by the Nobel laureate Rabindranath Tagore. After the war, he worked for a short time for Indian Railways. Thereafter, he ventured into the world of business. His efforts soon led to the creation of the biggest shipping business of the time, Bengal River Services, of which the Chief Minister of West Bengal, Dr. Bidhan Chandra Roy, was a shareholder. He also started the first private power generation company in East Bengal. In the period that followed, Mr. Shaha established himself as both a leading businessman and an eminent philanthropist. Mr. Shaha began realizing his childhood dreams with the building of Shobha Sundari Dispensary in 1938 and Kumudini Hospital in memory of his mother. In 1944, the hospital was formally inaugurated by Lord R.G. Casey, Governor of Bengal and an admirer of Mr. Shaha, who underwent a 3-day journey by river from Kolkata to the small village of Mirzapur, Tangail. During the famine of 1943, P Shaha operated more than 250 gruel kitchens to feed the starving populace. He also donated 250,000 rupees to the Red Cross Appeal Fund set up for World War II soldiers and their families. In recognition of his contribution to humanity, the Viceroy of India, Field Marshal Wavell, presented Ranada Prasad Shaha with the title of Rai Bahadur in 1944. In order to promote and empower women in society, Mr. Shaha established a unique educational institution, Bharatashari Homes. Thereafter, he also established various educational institutions including Kumudini College, the first female degree college of East Bengal, and Debendra College in Manikganj in memory of his father, as well as several other philanthropic institutions. Later, in 1979, during the shifting political situation following the assassination of Bangabandhu and his family, the government in power at the time took over Kumudini College. Ranada Prasad built many philanthropic institutions all over the Indian subcontinent, including Calcutta, Darjeeling and Jharkhand, India, Haripur district in Pakistan, and in many other places of what is now Bangladesh. He also made significant contributions to various charities. The Chief Minister of Undivided Bengal, Hussain Shohid Sohrawardi, wrote about him, "A poor man became a millionaire, and a millionaire voluntarily became a poor man, spending his all in the service of humanity." In 1947, a good few months prior to partition, in a shining example of service to humanity that would realize his childhood dreams and inspire new generations, Mr. Shaha set up Kumudini Welfare Trust, to which he donated all his property. Such was his love for his motherland and its inhabitants that in 1947 he returned to the then East Pakistan, contrary to the trends of the time, instead of moving to India. Returning to the land of his birth, Mr. Shaha continued to develop both his businesses and his social welfare activities. In 1949, Kumudini Hospital became the first hospital in East Pakistan to offer cancer therapy. In 1954, the maternity wing of the Combined Military Hospital, Dhaka, was built through the initiative and financial contributions of the trust. Moreover, Mr. Shaha donated over 350 bighas of land in Narayanganj, on which now stand a 250-bed hospital, the Deputy Commissioner and government officials' residences, government food warehouses and Shohid Nagar, a residential area for landless people named after Hussain Shahid Sohrawardi. A man of vision, Mr. Shaha successfully developed and managed both his commercial ventures and his social development projects. The philosophy of this great man was simple living, high thinking. In this journey, he was accompanied by his wife, Srimati Kiranbala Devi, his youngest son, Bhavani Prasad Shaha, and wife, Srimati Shaha, his elder daughter, Bijoya, and husband, Barrister Shaukat Ali Khan, his younger daughter, Joya, and husband, Dr. B.B. Pati, and the dedicated Miss Pratibha Mutsuddi, who even to this day continues to be involved in running the trust as well as many other well-wishers. The secular Mr. Shaha used to say, "There is only one religion, that of humanity. I am human. This should be my most important identity." In the course of his business ventures and social development activities, Mr. Shaha came into contact with many well-known personalities of the time, including Sohrawardi, Maulana Bhashani, Sher-e Bangla A.K. Fazlul Haq, Lord R.G. Casey, Dr. Bidhan Chandra Roy, the Zamindar of Muktagacha, Maharaja Jagat Kishore, etc. Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, the man who made the dream of an independent Bangladesh a reality, was a family friend of R.P. Shaha. Mr. Shaha was also an executive member of Dhaka Improvement Trust, DIT. This independent and generous man rejected the title of Hilal-e-Pakistan conferred upon him by the government of Pakistan, saying, "Their hands are stained with blood of innocent Bengalis. I cannot accept this title, however prestigious it may be." Ranada Prasad made several direct and indirect contributions to the self-rule movement of East Pakistan. We can find the evidence of this in the unfinished autobiography of Bangabandhu. Ranada Prasad had great faith in Bangabandhu and his leadership abilities. In 1971, during the War of Liberation, everyone advised him to escape to India, but he refused to leave his motherland or to abandon the people of his country. This great man, who dedicated his life to the welfare of the people of his country, was abducted along with his son by the Pakistani army on May 7, 1971. They never returned. Today, Kumudini Welfare Trust continues to forge ahead, inspired by the goal of realizing the dream of its founder. Ranada Prasad is the name of a vision, a set of values and ideals. His life remains a shining example of sacrifice and service to humanity that even today continues to inspire and motivate future generations. Today, on the 86th anniversary of Kumudini, we respectfully remember this great man. We firmly believe that his life and his beliefs remain a guiding light, inspiring future generations to work for the people and to make the world a better place.